Hey viewers, I'm back with this wonderful birthday cake which I'm going to be making from condensed milk. It is an eggless cake. So it's going to be my hubby's birthday. So me and my son are going to get started with the making of the cake. So let's see step by step how are we going to make, bake and decorate this cake. So into a mixer jar, I'll be adding some of the contents and we'll be blending those. So what are the ingredients? So I'll be adding about 1/4 cup of powdered sugar into the mixer jar, then about 100 grams of unsalted butter, then I'll be adding about half cup of condensed milk, and let's blend all the contents very well. So the contents are nicely blended. Let's put it into a bowl. So the condensed milk mixture is ready. So into this we'll be adding some of the dry ingredients. We need to sieve them. So here I'm taking about 1 cup of all-purpose flour or maida. Then about 1 teaspoon of baking powder and about half teaspoon of baking soda. So once you add all this, sieve the mixture well so that there are no lumps formed when you prepare the cake batter. So sieve it nicely without any lumps. So here, after sieving the contents, slowly mix the ingredients with the wet ingredients using the cut and fold method, and let's add about 3/4 cup of milk gradually till we get a nice batter consistency. To this, I'll be adding about 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence and mix the batter very well till you get a ribbon-like consistency. So you can see this is the right consistency. And our cake batter is ready. So now here I've taken a mold, I've greased it with a little bit of butter and coated it with maida. Let's add the batter into the cake mold and let's tap it a few times so that the air bubbles don't get trapped inside. And here I've taken a vessel, an old vessel, and I'm placing a ring or a mold inside to preheat this vessel for about 5 minutes on a medium flame and cover it with the lid. So let's keep it for about 5 to 10 minutes. Now the vessel is heated up. I'm placing the cake mold into the vessel and cover it with the lid and bake the cake for almost 30 to 45 minutes on a low flame. So after 45 minutes, wow, the cake is nicely baked. So let's pierce it up and see. Yes, it's nicely done. It's not sticking to the skewer. So the cake is now ready. Let's take it from the mold. So our base, that is the eggless condensed milk cake, is nice, fluffy, soft, and it is ready to be decorated with the frosting. This is amazing. So let's start with the decoration. So I'm cutting the cake into 2 equal halves so that we can apply the frosting. So once we cut it, apply some sugar syrup. This sugar syrup is nothing but I've taken about 4 tablespoons of hot water and mixed it with 2 tablespoons of sugar and keep stirring it well. So you just have to brush it up into both the halves that we have cut and kept. So the top layer and the bottom layer is done, and I'm going to start spreading the frosting that I've already prepared. So the video on how to prepare the frosting I've already uploaded. Please do take a look. So the lower part is ready. Now I'm going to be placing the top layer, and once again let's cover the entire cake with the buttercream frosting. If you have a fondant, you can use a fondant and spread it evenly so that the cake looks really nice. So I'm going to be covering the entire cake with this beautiful and delicious buttercream frosting, and my entire frosting is done for the cake. So here you can see in the sides I've given a nice snow type tapping so that there is a small curvatures. It's beautifully done. So now let's start decorating this birthday cake. So here on top of this buttercream frosting, I had prepared some chocolate ganache. So I'm going to be pouring it onto the cake. So if I pour a little amount and just leave it, it's going to be dropping onto the entire sides of the cake. So now you can see the ganache has nicely spread around the entire cake. It looks amazing, isn't it? Yes. Now a little bit of beautification that's required for this lovely birthday cake. So here you can see I've used the milk cover as my piping bag. I'll be shortly uploading that video on how you can use your milk cover for using a nice piping bag for decorating your cakes. So that is what I'm doing it here with the different flavors. And now I've made this beautiful cake ready for my husband's birthday. All of you please give it a try, and if you like it, please like, share and subscribe to Peppy Kitchen.